Howdy, and welcome back to Slide Bites. Just a quick little run through different play styles, hitting all the different pickup positions that I could think of off the top of my head. This is the Squier limited edition black metallic bullet Stratocaster that I did an unboxing on this week. And oh my gosh, what a beautiful guitar. It has trouble picking this up, but you can almost kind of see it there. This whole body is black metallic flake, and I love that metallic pickguard. It is just a plastic, probably one ply pickguard. I think it is one ply. It is the cheapest Squier model, the Bullet. I gotta say though, this is a wonderful guitar. 21 frets, humbucker in the lead, two single coil pickups, which is quickly becoming one of my favorite configurations. You are so tonally versatile. You're a lot like my other Strat, but you have a lot more bass response and less hum on the lead pickup because it is a humbucker rather than a single coil. I really like the setup, and I really like P90s. I'm really torn on what I like right now because this is becoming one of my favorite guitars very quickly. I watched a video from Daryl Braun Guitars, learned how to roll my edges on the fretboard and really clean up those frets, and oh my goodness, it's like satin right now. This is a satin finished neck, by the way, with the skunk stripe. Love the skunk stripe. Nice little touch they do in these. My goodness though, it just such a nice playing guitar, a nice feeling guitar. Everything's all blacked out, all the hardware and everything. The knobs, you got one volume and two-tone, 5-way selector, even your inputs blacked out. Everything on this guitar is just classy looking. I love it. The look is just an amazing finish on this thing. And she just plays so well. You can do, Strats, you can cover so many different types of music with them, blues, country, rockabilly, metal, and especially with this configuration, you get so much versatility with the two single coils back here and your lead humbucker pickup. These are just wonderful guitars. I can't recommend them enough. It came with standard Fender strings that are actually really good. No issues there. She just sounds good. It holds tune fairly well. These aren't the most expensive tuners or anything. They're just whatever unbraided tuners they put on these. You do get a little bit of a benefit on tuning because this is a hardtail bridge rather than a trim bridge, which I understand. As I mentioned in my other Squier video, my first Squier guitar I opened was a Sunburst. I tried to put the whammy bar in as I was screwing it in. It just broke off and left. It left part of it in the trim. I didn't even have it down all the way and had to take it back to Guitar Center and swap it out for the one that I have currently. With the thing with whammy bars, like I had already lost that guitar. I lost its original whammy bar. I just lost it because in the move, that stuff happens. You take things out. I quit using whammies for a while, put it in a bag with another whammy or two, and you move and things get lost. It's part of it, and so I ordered a replacement. Anyway, it's just one less thing, and I actually think it works pretty well. I can use the vibrato pedal, and actually with the Behringer pedal, I can unlatch it as one of the settings, I believe, and you can actually move it up and down with your foot as you want, or just set it and forget. I don't really find whammies that necessary. I do like them on some guitars, especially if you're doing a lot of metal, but certain types of metal anyway. But really, for what this is, especially the market this is aimed at, is this is either for you like those Fender runs where they're kind of limited edition guitars. I think this might be an FSR because I don't think they're going to do this for very long. They've launched it a few times in the past, but anyway, this is either something a collector is going to buy, like myself, who just wanted it because it looks good and it has a Stratocaster label on there, which is awesome because back when I was getting into guitar, they just put Stratocaster. They didn't put Stratocaster on very many of their guitars. It doesn't say Bullet on there, which is interesting because I know the old Bullets used to, and I don't know if they still do that or not, but anyway. Or this is for beginners who want something really cool looking that's different than everyone else's, and this is perfect. Honestly, I would highly recommend one of these guitars. The frets were sharp, but I cleaned those up, and it's not hard to do. It literally is just to sit down on the couch or at the workbench, wherever you is cleanest for you, what you're doing. You just go through with a sanding sponge and just clean those edges up with a fine grit, is what I did, and fine steel wool, and just clean that up real nice. Anyway, or you could do what I also do on a lot of guitars, is take a small file and go through and just clean up those edges. Either way, not a big deal, and if you're willing to do that work, these things are great. And then even if you don't, it's usually not so sharp that it cut your hands up. I've only ever had one guitar that hurt so bad that I had to do that one. We'll talk about that one later. And the Squier Vintage Delay needed some of that work done too, more so than several of my others. But in the end, you do that kind of stuff, and these guitars, it just like come alive. Anyway, 21 frets, rosewood fretboard, maple neck. I don't remember what kind of body this is. I'm going to assume something like poplar, or you know, I couldn't see it anything other than something fairly cheap. Who only knows? But I don't even think it said on the listing on Guitar Center where I ordered this from for $179.99. I tried to find details, and I couldn't really find details on this specific guitar. There's other details. It could be basswood too. I'm not sure. But you could look into that some more yourself. I'm not sure what all the bullets are, and I especially don't. This is a limited edition, so I don't even know if they changed things up or if it's just all paint scheme. No idea. Because, like I said, the listing on Guitar Center is very nondescript. It didn't say much. I just bought it on a whim because I thought it was beautiful. Something I do want to bring up, you can kind of see it there. This is a Fender strap block. These things are great. These cone-shaped strap pins they use on a lot of Fender guitars and several other brands. I think even my Yamaha bass has them. They're cone-shaped, and it just feels like if you're like me and you're kind of odd-shaped, just these flop off here, and the strap blocks keep them on, and it's like having a locking strap. It is a little more of a pain in the butt to take things on and off, but honestly, I'm not doing that a whole lot anyway. I like the strap pretty much always on the guitar, so those are awesome. Guys, if you're just looking for an awesome guitar that you're collecting, you're starting off somewhere, this is perfect. Honestly, there's no issues with anything. Quality is great, finish is great. Yeah, I think you'd be hard pressed to find a better sounding guitar in this price range. I think Squier has been knocking it out of the park for a while. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you can see this. The only things I've noticed there's two little spots in the neck. I don't know what they are. You can kind of see them there. Kind of feel them, but not too much. I don't know. Might just be part of the weight itself. Don't know. Like I said, these are unfinished necks. So anyway, got some other projects coming up in the future, guys. Stay tuned for. I'm going to be covering more guitars, more amps, more. I've got my whole pedal board I'd like to go through eventually. Today we're going through the chromatic. Johnson Chromatic Tuner, through the Bad Monkey by Tube Overdrive by Digitech, no longer produced, the Boss DS-1 Distortion, which is a classic, the Behringer Ultra Metal, the Boss Core CE2, which is an original Japanese, which is a model which is one of my favorite pedals, and it sounds brilliant, and I only paid $35 for it. Insane. Ultra Vibrato by Behringer, and the Behringer Vintage Delay. All these pedals, with the exclusion of the Chorus CE2, are in the affordable bracket, and we'll cover all those. Also, I'm working on some restoration projects, which is, I don't know why my fingers aren't quite cooperating. You can see a amp cabinet right here that I'm restoring, one of my old ones that was damaged in storage, and I'm trying to bring it back to life. If I can, I'd like to do some miniature amp head covers, reviews and things like that. So anyway, guys, that's just a quick little update on the Squier Bullet Strat that I did an unboxing one this week. Wonderful guitar. I highly recommend it so far. Can't speak, like I usually do years in the future on these things, but I was just so excited about this guitar. I really wanted to do a review and show it and let you hear it again. Anyway, thanks for watching Slide Bites, and I will be back soon with another video. So see you then. Bye.